Oh my goodness. So many red flags. I'm honestly a little frightened. Episode 82, titled Solid Stand, was out yesterday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on February 22nd. So this video will be filled with spoilers if you haven't read up to the most recent chapter for Purple Hyacinth. Please do not discuss any fast pass or other stream material in the comments down below. With the introduction out of the way, let's begin. Okay, so this flashback, even though we got another angle to that lie from 48, I am surprised that we didn't have, those like flashback lines, like those streaks that we kind of see in the third panel here. Would have been nice for that consistency to have it in the first two panels, but it doesn't really take away much from anything. The other flashback was in full color since one, it was much longer, and it was if both flashbacks had the same aesthetic to them, it would be hard to differentiate them, so I do like that they changed it up here. I was surprised to see the aftermath of Lauren's explosive reaction to Sake's taunting. This is another angle that I didn't know that we would actually get. The fact that she visits Maria has really changed my mind on how she views other victims. Even if she was selfish in her hunt for the truth, Lauren isn't going to sit around idly and toss them aside. I know that I've been critical of Lauren, especially in this aspect, so it's nice to see this side of her. Although I will still say that Lauren technically wasn't the one who initiated this, right? It was Kieran that we're seeing some justice for Maria. Lauren's connection to Maria is pretty unique since no one will believe it, and it makes Lauren's statement of "I will do my best" very sincere, since we know that Lauren herself, no one would believe her even if she was telling the truth, and it's the same in this case with Maria, so obviously Lauren can sympathize with that kind of feeling that she gets from others, as Maria did. We still get the same angle for the shot at Sake, so I don't know. I don't know who, maybe Sake even knows this person, whoever took the shot. Maybe it was one of the three in the round table that we saw to further push away the suspicion from him. I'm sure the reason we haven't seen a glimpse at who it is yet could be that we actually know them already. I mean, Stefan, I'm looking at you, but there's no actual evidence here, just some speculation, so we'll see. I'm curious as to what role Stefan is actually playing in all of this, and I guess this would fit pretty well. The whole interrogation room scene was off to me. The fact that Lauren was even in this room, and then March convinces that Lauren can take part as a consultant, reeks of incompetence in the APD to me. The way I saw it is that they're giving favor to one of their own. For once, I'm actually on Herman's side, as you can't redefine justice and bend these rules whenever you see fit. And although March is caring, it directly bends those stated rules and continues to push my suspicion towards March. I've been hesitant with him for a while, and he continues to play around with these rules. Granted, Herman was the one that actually put these strict regulations on Lauren for her suspension, but regardless, he is the superior in the situation and has every right to. What if Lauren was the one to bribe the elderly lady and Herman okayed it, and this got revealed later? It could look really poorly at the entire system that they have. And of course, this isn't the first time we've seen nepotism or moving of that said line in the 11th, right? We had Tristan earlier saying that he could have just reinstated Lauren as detective, or as we saw March working his son to become lieutenant, I'm assuming through connections. On top of that, there's the Phantom Scythe moles to play around and move evidence, information, and documents. It just leads to the APD full of leaks and holes. I don't really see this as a win for either side, either Lauren's or Herman's, as both are pretty flawed and both have their proper justification, so we'll see how everything continues to play out with the other information from Sake's old cases. Might as well enjoy life before jail. Oh god, I hope this isn't foreshadowing for Lauren or someone else in the APD. Kieran, but flags after flags, dear lord. What do you believe the letters stand for this bar, S&E, that the New Year's party is being hosted at? Lauren is, as usual, deep in her thoughts, not weary of her surroundings, which I guess is just part of her character now. She's never going to change, and it's going to continue to bite her in the butt, but it leads Kim to drag her right along. But I do like that Lauren has made the connection between the tower with the what is it called, the tarot card, the tower, and parents as apostles, as a title for that particular episode was Tumbling Tower. Some neat foreshadowing for us to make the connection ourselves. If you want more of that connection, Lonix and I talked for an entire hour, and about half of it was centered around episode 75, so it'll be linked in the top right and in the description down below. Hecate is getting to Lauren's head here, and we see all these faces, most of whom we've already had some sort of suspicion from our end. I'm surprised that Dakin has made a part of it, because from my understanding, Lauren still hasn't talked to him in the story currently that we know of, since she was out on her quote-unquote date at Great Chapel with Kyrian when Dakin called Tristan. So why does Lauren suspect Dakin in this case? Is it just because he's her godfather, or is there something else that Lauren knows that we don't have the information of their prior interactions? But I guess that means that we'll probably see Dakin in the coming episodes, since we have seen Lauren's interactions with all the other characters thus far. The New Year's party will be in full swing soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.